Very good morning, dear students. Welcome back once again to the English class. Today we are going to study about writing skills from your Go Grammar book. Further, we'll study about how to write a paragraph, how many types of paragraphs are there, how many parts of paragraphs are there, and why a paragraph writing is important. So, dear students, not wasting much of the time, let us move ahead and study about, first of all, why writing skill is important. Dear students, we have already studied about communication. There are two ways of communication. Either one is speaking and the other one is writing. So, there are two modes of communication through which we can communicate to anyone around the globe. So, dear students, to have both the communication skill, you need to have a good thinking process. You need to have a good ability of thinking so that you can communicate to anyone around anywhere in the world in any of the ways, either by speaking or by writing. And to have a good writing skill, you need to have a good thinking skill. To have a good thinking skill, you must practice writing. So both are interconnected to each other. So in other words, writing skill is one of the most important part of your communication. A good writing skill allows you to communicate your message to anyone around you, either face to face or through any mode, maybe a telephonic conversation or in written through maybe email, or there are many options these days through which we can communicate to one another. So dear students, this was all about writing skills. What is paragraph writing? What is basically a paragraph? A paragraph is just a part of maybe if you write a story, it is one of the part of your story. If you write an essay, it is one part of your essay. It is part of any content, anything that you are writing or reading. In other words, it is group of words binded with group of sentences that are all together connected and gives a message, gives a thought that you want to say. So basically it is series of sentences that are organized or tucked together and are related to a single topic. This is known as a paragraph. It is a well-structured, smaller piece of a well-structured essay or a story also, you can say. But dear students, it is not necessary that it consists of only 3 to 5 sentences. Your paragraph length depends on the purpose of your paragraph. Why you are writing a paragraph, it depends on that particular purpose. So the length of a paragraph ultimately depends on the purpose of your writing. What does it include? While you write a paragraph, what all things must be kept in mind? First of all, the topic. What is the topic must be clear in the paragraph. The supporting sentence, that is the connected to topic, what all supporting sentences are there is also the part of a paragraph, and at last concluding part of that particular paragraph. Paragraph writing is not just expressing your views about the topic in a group of sentences. While writing paragraphs about any topic, it's more important to maintain the quality also of the particular paragraph than the word count. Just now I have already told, it completely depends on the purpose of the paragraph and not just the count of words in the paragraph. Paragraphs are often thought to be a unit of thought. I explained you just now that it is just expressing your thought. A paragraph is just expressing your thought, what you want to say, what you want to express. Just given below is the paragraph that is given in your Go Grammar book. So you can just open your book, your second last lesson, paragraph, lesson number. It's from your Go Grammar book. So students require more recreational time in order to better focus on lesson in class. In fact, studies have shown that students who enjoy a break time of more than 45 minutes consistently score better on tests immediately following the recess period. Clinical analysis further suggests that physical exercise greatly improves the ability to focus on academic materials. Longer periods of recess are required to allow students to the best possible chances of success in their studies. Clearly, physical exercise is just one of the necessary ingredients of improving students' score on standardized tests. So, dear students, this is just an sample paragraph that is given in your Go Grammar book. If you have not opened your book, you can just open it. Paragraph writing. It is lesson number 14 from your Go Grammar book, page number 90. So let us, taking example of this paragraph, we are going to study about the parts of paragraph. It is page number 91. How many parts of paragraph are there? So the basic paragraph consists of three parts: a topic sentence, supporting details, and concluding sentence. The basic paragraph format will help you to organize one of the best paragraph and the transition to the next one. So let us study about topic sentence. What is the topic sentence? Topic sentence is the first sentence in a paragraph. So whenever you start a paragraph, the topic of the sentence must be there in the first sentence. That is known as the topic sentence. Then you will ask, what does it do? It introduces the main idea of the paragraph. What is there in the paragraph? You will just get the gist, the main idea of the paragraph with the topic sentence that is there in the paragraph. That is the first sentence of the paragraph. How can I write one? Summarize the main idea of your paragraph. Make a clear what your paragraph will be all about. You must be clear in your mind what your paragraph will be all about, and then accordingly you need to summarize the main idea of your paragraph in that particular line. And it must include a strong verb so that you can give a bold statement about that particular topic that is there in the paragraph, what that paragraph is basically all about. For example, in this paragraph you studied the starting sentence, first sentence: students require more recreational time in order to better focus on the lesson in the class. So here the word require, that is a strong verb, is better focusing on the call of action. It is acting like a call in an action. It is a strong verb. The less strong form would have been mentioned like this. How? I think probably students need more recreational time. So with this sentence, what is there? There is only a probability of a thought that student must have a recreational time, and when there is a probability, it is not a strong point that you want to express. So to express something that is more important, you need to have a strong verb. And so here require, the word require is playing a important role as a strong verb to emphasize more on the part that a student require. So here it is focusing more on what the student require. Student require more recreational time to better focus on their studies. So now the next part of the paragraph is supporting sentences. What is supporting sentence? Supporting sentence is the topic just after the topic sentence. The lines just after the topic sentence and making up the body of the paragraph. Just after the topic, just after the sentence, whatever content we are writing is the supporting sentence. What do? They give details to develop and support the main idea. So they develop the main idea of the paragraph, what that paragraph is all about. How do I write them? You should give supporting facts, details and examples. So what are they? There are certain facts and details that your supporting sentence must contain. What are they? They are expert opinion, facts and statistics, personal experiences, other experiences, brief stories, research studies, your own analysis, interviews, etc. These all things depend on the type of paragraph or a type of essay you are writing. So these all points are included depending on the type of your content that you are, type of your topic that you are writing. In now taking example again of this paragraph, the remaining just the second sentences, other sentences, what we have written, what is there in the book is the part of a supporting sentence. In fact, studies have shown that students who enjoy a break time of more than 45 minutes consistently score better on tests immediately following the recess period. Clinical analysis further suggests that physical exercise greatly improves the ability to focus on academic materials. So here the above fact is based. This is fact based and the supporting sentence provide the evidences of your topic. This supporting sentence is providing the evidence. How? Supporting sentence that includes facts and statistics, reasoning are more convincing than simply stating options. So here this word in fact. So this is the fact that is there. In fact, studies have shown that there is some sort of fact that shows that students who enjoy break time of more than 45 minutes consistently score better in the test just immediately after the recess period. So there is some sort of fact, some sort of analysis, some sort of statistics that has been proven for that. So this is the part of your supporting sentence. What is concluding sentence? Concluding sentence is the final statement in the paragraph. That is the last statement of the paragraph. What does it do? It restates the main idea of the paragraph and emphasizes the main idea once again, one last time. So how do I write one? Restate the main idea of the paragraph using different words. So it is just summarizing again the main part of the paragraph in different words, in some other words, and summarizing the complete main point of the paragraph. So here again taking that example of that paragraph, the last line of the sentence was, longer periods of recess are required to allow students the best possible chances of success in their studies. So what was there in the first sentence? First sentence was, students require more recreational time in order to get better marks. So what was the last sentence? So longer period of recess are required. It is all the same. The meaning is all the same. The purpose is all the same. But yes, it is again revised, concluding the paragraph, giving again the main gist of the paragraph. What was the main topic of the paragraph? So thus concluding the sentence, repeat the main idea of the paragraph in different words. Fine. So now what is transitional sentence? Transitional sentence prepares the reader for following or next paragraph. It prepares the reader for the next paragraph. How? What does it do? It concludes the current paragraph and helps the reader to understand the connection between the main idea of the current paragraph and the point of opinion or the main idea following in the next paragraph. So it is the connection between the previous or the current paragraph that is going on and the next paragraph or the following paragraph. How do I write one? In the above sentence, the phrase, again taking the example of that particular paragraph, there is a phrase in the last sentence, just one necessary ingredient. So in the above sentence, the phrase just one necessary ingredient prepares the reader for the next paragraph, that what next ingredient is going to come in the next paragraph. So this is all about the transitional sentence. There are some transitional words also. While you write a paragraph, you must follow these transitional words to have a good content of your paragraph. What are they? To show addition, we can use these words again, and, also, beside, equally, etc. This is written over here. So these words could be written when you want to show some sort of addition to the paragraph. When you want to give some examples, you can just mention, for example, for instance, in fact, specifically, etc. Or to illustrate. When you want to compare something, you can take help of also, in the same manner, likewise, similarly, etc. When you want to have some contrast, you can write although, and yet, at the same time, but, despite, even though, however, in contrast, in spite of, nevertheless, on the contrary, on the other hand, still, though, yet. So these are the basic things, basic words that you could use while you write something in contrast to the content. To summarize or to conclude something, you can just take help of these words: all in all, in conclusion, in other words, in short, in summary, or the whole, on the whole, that is, therefore, to sum up, etc. To show time, you can just refer after, afterward, as long as soon as, at last, before, during, earlier, finally, etc. These all words could be used while you want to show the time. To show place or direction, you can use these words like above, below, beyond, close, elsewhere, etc. To indicate a logical relationship, you can write accordingly, as a result, because, consequently, for this reason, hence, if, otherwise, etc. So these are the four types of, four parts of paragraph that we have studied, and these are few transitional words you can take help of any time while writing a good paragraph, so that ultimately you get a good content. And to enhance your skills, you must practice the writing skills again and again, as well as speaking skill. Everything is interconnected to each other. Dear students, further let us study about the types of paragraph. So here in this book you have got a descriptive, only one type of paragraph is explained over here. That is the descriptive type of paragraph. Apart from descriptive type of paragraph, there are 2-3 more types of paragraph, that is narrative, expository, and persuasive. So we'll study about all of these in brief, but yes, we'll study more in detail about the descriptive type of paragraph. So with this word descriptive, you can just know that what does this word mean. Descriptive basically means describing something. So this paragraph type describes the topic and displays the reader what the subject include in it. What is the content included in the paragraph. The terms selected in the descriptions type usually appeal to the five senses: touch, smell, sight, sound, and taste. This type of paragraph can be more artistic and thus rely more on adjective and adverbs. That means you can describe your paragraph when it comes to a description type of a paragraph. You can describe it beautifully through your thoughts, through your imagination, and it so rely more on, it is more relied on usage of adjectives and adverbs. So a good description creates a clear mental image in the mind of a reader. So how good your content is, how beautifully you describe, the reader is in a better mental health while reading that particular paragraph. A reader definitely will like a paragraph when it is beautifully defined or described. So let us know how to write descriptive type of a paragraph. So further, when we have to describe something about people, what all things must be kept in your mind while describing a person or a human being or a people, anything. While describing people, we take care of the following points. The height of that person, the built personality, यानी कि how thin it is, or the weight of a person, the hairs, eyes, complexion, maybe other features, appearance, qualities of that particular person while you describe the person. So these are the basic things that you must keep in your mind while describing a person. So what about describing places? While you are describing a place, these things must be kept in mind. What are they? Name of the place, a particular place that you are describing, the name of that particular place, location of that place, history about that place, what does it look like maybe in size, appearance, or atmosphere of that particular place, what is the speciality of that place, and furthermore, do you like that place or will you recommend someone to visit that place? So this is all about describing a place. Now when you have to describe an event, what all things must be kept in mind or must be considered? While describing an event, the name of the event must be in particular known to you while you describe. Otherwise, what you are going to describe if the topic is not, or the event is not known to you. So most importantly, the name of the event, when did it happen, what happened in that event, who all were involved in that event, why was that event important for you. So these are the basic points that you must follow while describing an event. Moreover, if any other points come in your mind, you can add that point also while describing maybe the person, place, or an event. So dear student, this was all about the descriptive type of a paragraph. Further, let us look into some examples. Few examples are given in your book, that is in page number 91, about New York City. So here it is given below is list of points that we could include in a descriptive paragraph about New York City. So this thing is already given in your book, so I have just taken a few examples that is not there in your book. So let us study that. Describe your mother to your school friends using the information given below. So you have to describe your mother with this information given below to your friends. Her age is 40 years, complexion is fair, built up is plump, qualities soft spoken, patient, understanding and kind. Her height is, she is tall heighted, appearance, she is beautiful, education, postgraduate. So here these are few key points about your mother. Now you have to write a beautiful paragraph about your mother while you are describing about her to your friends. So here is the answer that I have just written in my words. You can just write it in your own words also. So my mother is tall and fair. Even though she is 40 years old, she is very beautiful and angelic. She is plump and strong. She is a postgraduate in economics and is a lecturer by profession. She is soft-spoken and patient. She listens to my problem patiently and solves them. She is a very kind person and she goes out of her way to help people. She is the best mom in the world and I love her very much. So, dear student, this was all about my mother. The points were given over here and I have written it like this. You can just write it in your own words. Now let us look into some other example. This is example number 2. You have visited the historical city of Agra in your vacation, where you saw the famous monument, the Taj Mahal. Describe this monument using the clues given below. So here are few clues, few points that are given. With the help of these points, you have to write about the Taj Mahal. Situated in the city of Agra, jewel of Muslim art, built by Shah Jahan, made of white marble, fine Mughal architecture, UNESCO World Heritage Site, completed in 16 years, 7th wonder of the world. So here are few key points about Taj Mahal. Using these key points, I have just sum up and written a small paragraph of few sentences. Here it is. The Taj Mahal is located in Agra in the state of Uttar Pradesh. It is popularly known as the jewel of Muslim art in India. It was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his third wife Mumtaz Mahal. It is fine example of Mughal architecture in 1983. The Taj Mahal became a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was declared the 7th wonder of the world. It took nearly 16 long years to build this beautiful monument. It is made up of white marble inlaid with semi-precious stones. It attracts many tourists every year. It is so beautiful that nobody should miss seeing its beauty. So dear students, this was all about description of a place. So here we have described about a person. We have described about a place. Now let us describe about an event. Let us take a topic, for example, sending cards, and jot down few ideas as they occur randomly. So these are the few key points while sending a card, especially sent on certain occasions. So greeting cards are sent on certain occasions. We have to keep this in mind. Different kinds of cards are available. Most popular occasions: miscellaneous cards, e-cards are popular now. Hand painted cards are treasured. Card can cheer up. So this is how I have written it. All over the world, people send cards to one another on special occasions. There are many kinds of cards available in stores for every occasion. However, birthday cards are the most popular ones. Other than occasion cards, there are also miscellaneous cards like get well soon, thank you cards, congratulation cards, etc. However, these days e-cards have become very popular with the advent of internet. Most e-cards are available free on selected sites. These days, very few people send hand-painted cards. Nevertheless, a hand-painted card not only brings a smile, but it is also treasured by the receiver, as it shows the effort of sender that he has taken pain to cheer him or her up. Any kind of card with beautiful words written inside is a wonderful way of greeting someone. Definitely it brings smile to the receiver's face, as well as it gives satisfaction to sender. So dear students, these are few examples of the paragraph writing that I have shown you here. You can just go through it, and yes, I have given you two paragraphs as homework also. So just try to compile. I have given you like key points also to sum up and to complete the paragraph. Apart from descriptive paragraph writing, dear students, there are 3 more types of paragraph writing that I have already informed you. What are they? Narrative type of a paragraph. What are they? In simple words, this paragraph narrates a story that includes a sequence of topic, sentence like a clear start, middle of the topic and end of the paragraph. Expository type of a paragraph. It defines something or gives instruction. It may also explain a process and influence the reader step by step via a form of the method. So this is all about expository type of paragraph. What is persuasive type of paragraph? This kind of paragraph seeks to make the audience to admit a writer's point of view or known his or her position. Persuasive paragraphs are often used by the teachers because it is beneficial when building an argument. Also, it makes a writer to research and collect some facts or importance in the topic. So dear student, this was all about paragraph writing. Hope you have understood it. In case of any issues, you can just clear your doubt during the doubt classes. Here is the homework being mentioned. Write a descriptive paragraph on morning assembly in my school. These are few key points that you have to keep in mind while you write the paragraph. What are they? Assembly, important ritual of school, part of age-old culture of a country. All new work starts with God's prayer. Schools are also temple. The scene is very calm. Students and teachers stand in row. They recite prayer. All students stand in proper row and in proper uniform. Many schools perform physical exercise during assembly time. Important information is given by principal. So here are few points that you have to keep in mind while you write the paragraph. The other one is the night before the examination. What are the key points that you must consider? Examination are fearful, great cause of fear, anxiety, worry and tension. Students have no sleep and food. Read and revise everything. Disturbed by interruption. On getting important questions from someone, they start reading that at once. Irritation, whole night goes in tension. Sometimes blackout seeing the paper. Don't take anything out of tension and anxiety. So dear students, these are few points that you have to keep in mind while writing the paragraph on night before the examination. I hope things are clear, and there is, if in case of any doubt, I have just informed you, you can just ask in your DC and listen to the video once again if you have still not cleared what is the importance of writing skill, what is the paragraph writing. That is all for today, dear students. Thank you. God bless you.